All right, hey everybody, it's Sherman Ray, and this is the Diversity Networking Group's video series that we're going to be producing. You might be seeing that my camera's kind of going in and out. It's because I got this new camera and I'm really not digging it. It's an HD camera, but you know what? We're trying to get the bugs out of the thing right now. Anyways, this video series is actually called the CEO series, and it's really taken out of the kind of my experiences with building our business. As you can see, I'm in my studio right now, in our interior design studio. And so we kind of take some of the stories of us, how we're building a business here, and also how we're moving forward with our networking group, which is really just taken off, folks. I really want to thank all of you folks that have been a part of it thus far, and all of you folks that are continuing to move forward with us. So we just want to thank you for hanging in there with us. We're going through a lot of transitions right now, and so and many of you are just saying, hey Sherman, we like what's going on, we like what you're doing with the group, we like all the people that are a part of it, because we've got some great people that are a part of the Diversity Networking Group. If some of you may not know who we are a networking group, which is a business networking group, or a group of 40, 50 so people offline, and about 60 or so, almost 70 people now online, who are a part of our networking group. And so we're kind of growing. We give each other referrals. As a matter of fact, I've received 2 of them today from one of my power partners. It's Mike Gutierrez. He's with M5 Painting. I want to give him a shout out because he's really doing, that's really what it's all about. Referring each other's businesses, telling everybody how great that the other person is. And so we want to thank him. We want to thank everybody who's a part of this. We also want to thank Denise Michaels and Ernie Martin, who have been a part of the Diversity Networking Group from its infancy, along with Sonora Colvin, who does Mary Kay, and Patrick Becker, guys like that, who've really been a part of this whole thing since its beginning. And so we just want to give them a shout out and say thank you for being a part with Linda and I, and making this what it is right now. And so we're kind of moving forward with the group in that we're going to begin to have a series of videos, and it's called the CEO series. And it's going to chronicle about 13 chapters, so we'll probably might go 13 weeks or so. But we're going to make it available to our members online. We'll also make it available to you who are out there in the YouTube land. We'll make it available to you also. But if you're a part of our group, we'll actually add some things that you probably won't see in the YouTube realm, because there are things that are going to differentiate the people who are part of our network with those who are just kind of looking in and they're passing through. So we want to just thank everybody for what they're doing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to begin to take a look right now at some of the files. So if you wouldn't mind, I'm going to kind of do some things here. I know you're wondering what the heck is this guy doing, but I'm just kind of looking around and pulling up some great files that I've been working on for quite a while. The CEO series really starts with, and you know what I'm going to end up doing too. For the people who are actually members of Diversity Networking Group, you're going to actually, at this point, you're probably going to go ahead and start seeing a slideshow presentation that's going to also really coincide with this whole lesson on being the CEO. And but we've entitled it Keys to Building a Great Organization. And really, we feel like we've got a great organization at the Diversity Networking Group, and so we want to share that with everybody. But the first thing that really is going to help you in building a great organization is having vision, and it's vision to see beyond what everybody else is seeing. Okay, you've got, as a leader, you've got to be able to see beyond just the natural, the here and now. You've got to be able to really see far out into the distance. When Linda and I first started Diversity Networking Group, We actually saw where we're at now. The Lord's given us vision for where we're going to be in another year from now, and even 5 years from now. And so we're seeing a lot further out. And a lot of times we don't communicate that with the people who are in the group. But rest assured, we've got a large vision for what this group is going to do and what's going to be. And you've got to be able to do that as a leader. You've got to have the power to look out and anticipate the things that are going to happen, those things which will be or may come to be. And you got to almost be like a prophet. You got to have a vision of what's going to happen. And in business, it's called the vision of an entrepreneur. Okay, you've got to have the vision of an entrepreneur, which means you've got to be able to say, hey, guess what? Things are going to happen that you don't see right now, but I'm putting in the foundation because I know I'm going to need to use this because of something that's going to happen in the future. So it's an awesome place to be. So also vision means what is the purpose of a thing? Okay, you've got to ask those kind of questions. What's the purpose of the thing that you're beginning to work on? Okay, where do you see it going? Where do you really see your business going in the future? Okay, who will be a part of it? I mean, is there going to be an accountant? Is there going to be a bookkeeper? I mean, who's going to be a part of this whole thing? And how will you get there? That's all vision. How are you going to get there? Because a lot of people, let me tell you, a lot of people have a great ideas for businesses, but they don't have the who, the where, the why, and the how, or the what even planned out. I was speaking with a guy late last night, and he said, you know what? The one thing that many businesses lack is a roadmap to where they're going. They got great ideas. I'm going to make $1 million. Okay, great. You're going to make $1 million, but how are you going to get there? Okay? How are you going to get there? Why are you going to get there? I mean, who are you going to take with you? Where will you be in a couple of years from now? And really, that's part of what you've got to begin to look at in your own life. Okay? Well, anyways, at this point, I'm going to begin to what we're beginning to look at in this whole CEO series is giving you short, bite-sized snippets of information that you can use on a daily basis. We don't want to make this really long. We'll put that in the book form. When we do the book and the workbook, we'll put that in the long form. But at this point, we really want to give you an application that you can start using right now. As a business owner, as an entrepreneur, as somebody who's moving forward in life, we want you to actually apply this in life. Okay, so what we want you to do is today, if you've started a business or you're looking to start a business, you really need to begin to write down the vision of your business. Okay, it could look like a mission statement. It could be, many people call this a business plan, but you've got to start having a roadmap of where you're going, why you're going, how you're going to go there, who you're going to take with you. Okay, what do you see this business looking like in a year from now? Okay, a lot of people say it's 15, 20 years out. Okay, that's wonderful too. But you've got to know what you're going to do today, what you're going to do tomorrow, and then what you're going to do a year from now, what you're going to do 5 years from now. So you need to begin to give yourself steps of what you're going to do. Okay, that's really just an important part of it. Okay, so anyways, this has been Sherman Ray. This has been the Diversity Networking Group. I'm just excited about being here with you, and I hope you've really gained some wisdom from what we've talked about. We'll see you next time with Chapter 2, or Message number 2 in this. And if you like this, find us on the web at diversitynetworkinggroup.com, and you can become part of our networking group. We meet every Thursday here in Las Vegas, Nevada, at Panera Bread, which is 7175 West Lake Mead Boulevard. You can find us on Facebook, or you can find me, Sherman Ray, on Facebook, and just friend me and say, hey, Sherman, we want to be a part of what you're doing because we see that you're really moving forward, because we really are. And maybe by next time, I'll actually even get this camera fixed, because I know it's just kind of irritating, because it's kind of irritating me too. But I hope that didn't take away from the message, okay? Anyways, this has been Sherman Ray for the Diversity Networking Group, the CEO series. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye-bye.